Wakeboarding has played a huge part into my self-image because, you know, you're pretty much in the bathing suit, board shorts, you're in the spotlight, and pretty much, you know, there's a lot of pressure to be good looking, to be pretty, to have a perfect body. I can actually remember the first time I ever thought about it. I was actually 12 years old and I was sitting in math class and I looked down at my leg and I saw fat and I was like, oh my gosh. From that point on, I started, you know, not eating as much as I should and pretty much not being healthy, and I never wanted to see the scale like go higher, and if it did, I would, you know, not really eat that much, and it was definitely very unhealthy, and you know, it didn't just go away, and it's sometimes, you know, you still have those struggles where, you know, I wake up and I call them ugly days, and you just kind of have one of those days where you just don't feel that pretty. You know, my weight and my body image, it consumed my thoughts, you know, a lot growing up. Ugh, I'm not skinny enough, you know, I don't look good in this. And I don't know, I guess I was so consumed with myself and looking at myself that I kind of forgot that God made me. You know, He made me the way that I am. He made me and He sees me beautiful. So if I am to look at myself and say what I see isn't beautiful or isn't, you know, how God views me as beautiful, then I'm saying He didn't do a good job. A lot of the stuff I was doing was really selfish, and it was really like, you know, it was definitely self-consumed, and so once I started almost kind of surrendering it to God and just being like, God, you know, I take care of myself, I eat right, as long as I'm eating right, as long as I'm exercising. If I'm not a size 0, that's okay. I can be happy and not be like this so-called perfect size that Hollywood has kind of made us believe that we need to be. So I think as I started surrendering it to God more, then He really started mending that area of my heart. It's funny because being a girl, you never really want to be called, you know, big. And as an athlete, I actually have I have pretty big muscles, and I remember actually on ESPN, I remember one of the announcers saying, "Now Emily, she's a big, strong girl," and I was like, at 16 years old, that's not really something you really take as a compliment of being big. And I always remember people have always like teased me, and not really teased me, just like, oh, show me your guns. And that was actually kind of a little bit of an area that I was kind of a little self-conscious about. And now that I am like, you know, older, and I just see it as, I mean, it's awesome that I have muscles. I could take on any guy, you know, and just I think it's cool that I think, you know, muscles are beautiful, and that, you know, it shows that I'm healthy and that I, you know, I'm an athlete, and I feed my body with, you know, the right fuel, and I take care of myself, and, you know, I feel good about the way I look now. So it's cool just to have a different perspective on it now as when I was like so much younger.
Guess who's coming over to eat cornbread and collard greens and hot sauce for dinner? I don't hang around the scene, but that don't mean I'm not in the scene. I'm just doing something, 'cause I refuse to come.